I'm Ron Christie, and this is Living Earth Farm, the farm that I own. I am also one of the members of NOFA New Hampshire, and I am part of the education team for NOFA New Hampshire. And today, we're going to show you how to build some really nice raised beds. So we're going to start with some 2x4, actually there's a 2x8 by 10s, and this was originally a 2x8 by 10. And I cut it into 3 lengths. You see 2 lengths right here. The third one is part of another bed. But let me show you what I do. After I cut these to 39 inches because I want to make the interior dimensions of the bed 36 inches wide by however long you want to make the bed. In this particular case, we're talking a bed that's going to be about 8 feet long. This is actually 2x8 by 8 feet. You could get a 2x8 by 10 feet or 12 feet, depending on how long you want to make that bed. So, I've already cut these as you've seen. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to countersink a couple of holes on either ends of the beds. And what we then want to do is put these nice big bolts into the beds to hold them together. So that's what I'm going to do first. Now I have a bed, or the beginnings of a bed. So what will happen is, depending on the kind of soil you have or that you're living with, if you have really good soil like we have here, I can make this bed only 8 inches tall. If I have weaker soil, then I can build on top of this to make it taller. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to do that. The other thing that we're going to show you is what you do to the wood after you build the bed to make sure that it doesn't rot. And what we want to do now is put our beds together. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. First, let me describe the kinds of screws that we're going to use. These are 2.5-inch timber lock screws. I love using the timber lock stuff because it's so nice and rugged, and it also makes it really easy to take things apart in case I screw up, which I do all the time. So I have my end pieces that are going to go right over here. All right, but what I always do is I always pre-drill my pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to there, so now I'm pre-drilled. I have my other drill which already has the pocket in it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and line it up, make sure that it's even with the bottom, grab a screw, Why do I pre-drill my holes? So that I don't split the wood when I'm putting the screw in. Especially with this thinner wood, that's always a danger. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this baby. Hopefully it'll fit. Oh, look at that! It fits! Amazing! It's all set to go. From inside to inside, this should be 48 inches. Wind up. my bed's put together. Now we go on to the last two phases of building the bed. First thing I'm going to do is cut some plastic, and this is the plastic we're going to use to line that bed. This is a reinforced plastic. It's UV protected so that even if the sun's rays hit it, it will not deteriorate. Fortunately, this is going to be on the inside of the bed, right here. And it's really, really thick stuff. This is a 12 mil plastic, and it has these little strands running inside it, so it makes it really, really strong. So we're going to cut some of that up, and then we're going to put it on the inside. Wide enough to go over the top, down the side, and under the bottom. So that's what we want to do. Come on! So now we have the liner on the bed. The next thing we're ready to do is put our caps on. And this is what's actually going to hold the liner on the bed and finish off your bed. Your bed is now done and ready for soil. Okay, so one of the things that's nice about this bed, this is a tall bed. So what you're going to grow in here are shorter things, probably peppers, green beans, that kind of thing that grow about this tall. If you have taller plant material, let's say tomatoes, cucumbers that you're going to trellis, what I would do is I would only put 2 layers, or if you have really good soil, just 1 layer. All right, and your tomatoes will shoot up 7, 8, 9 feet, 10 feet tall if you have really good soil. So that's why I build my beds shorter for tall things and taller for short things. If I was going to make this bed for greens, what I would actually do is add 1 more layer so that I could actually be working at my greens level right here. All right, so it makes it so much easier. I'm not bending over, doing all that sort of stuff. So it's so much easier when you have a bed that has variable heights, and again, you can make this as tall or as high as you want to. Thank you. That's a wrap.